research, and it is actually others. I got all this from the archives of BBC. And it is others who tells us that you are such a people, such a wonderful people, having great culture as far as the science part is concerned. And nowadays, you know, the trend is changing. You can see that we want everything to be done very fast, and the very next moment you should get the result. That's the trend of the new generation, I should say. But mathematics is such a subject, you need to give enough time to understand it and also to study. And just one more slide, I think we will wind up here. There is a National Board for Higher Mathematics. This is only for mathematics. Even for undergraduate study, that is for your BSc study, there are certain institutions, if you study in those institutions, you can get the scholarship under the, from the National Board of Higher Mathematics. And if you go for the post-graduation studies, usually the advertisement comes in the month of July. You get almost 6,000 rupees per month to study your PG. Now the reason for making this a little attractive is there is a tendency that students don't like mathematics. It can be the way they study, or it can all depend on the teachers who teach them mathematics. It can be many reasons. But to make it a little attractive, what they did was they introduced the scholarship, even the PG level. And in the PhD level, even those who have completed in mathematics, physics and statistics as a graduation, they can continue the research work if they want in mathematics. But what they need to do is they need to pass an examination conducted by the National Board of Higher Mathematics. And the money what they get is almost equal to the salary of the assistant professor. Now, the salary of assistant professor, it comes from 30,000 to 40,000, and that amount per month you can get if you go for the PhD. Now, this is what I have for all of you. Thank you. Of course. Now, the very first day I remember, one of you had asked a question. Now, the question was, what should be done to continue the study in astronomy or astrophysics? One of you asked. I don't remember exactly who it was. Can you identify yourself? There was a question about astrophysics or something. Somebody asked. What should be done? No, that person is not there. Okay. If anybody is interested, the answer is, there are two institutions. If you do your PG studies in those institutions, there is a good chance you can continue your research even in astronomy. One institute is Indian Institute of Astrophysics in Bangalore. Indian Institute of Astrophysics in Bangalore. So you can have your graduation in any of the subjects, but preferable one will be mathematics, physics and statistics. Preferable. Then you can continue your studies in Indian Institute of Astrophysics for PG, that's in Bangalore. The second institution is Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics in Pune. It is, in short, it is known as IUCAA. 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 Now, if you study there also, you can have, you can get a very good background about the astronomy and the astrophysics part. Now, any question? Yes. Yes, come on, ask. Good afternoon.
Sir, is it possible to switch over, switch between different subjects like physics or maths? I mean, if you like both the subjects, then is there a way to pursue both of them?
But at the end, what you want to become? Tell me.
I mean,
There will be some goal you might be having, isn't it?
yeah, I'm confused between physics and mathematics because I'm interested in both of them. So, yeah.
Okay. It is good. At least you are showing the interest in both the subjects. So that way it is a very good thing. But it is possible to complete two, you can have two UG programs. But then the problem is you may waste almost 3 more years, right? For continue for the, but if you study physics, suppose, if you study physics, for the first 2 years you will have maths as the subsidiary subject. So that way you can study maths. And if you study maths also the same way, first 2 years I think you will have subsidiary subjects as physics. So that way also you can study physics. Only 1 year. Okay. What you can do is join Open University. One you do as a regular one. The second one you can join Open University for the second one. Same time. Like IGNOU there is. You don't need to provide TC for IGNOU.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
It's night time, in fact, good morning. I'm surprised myself that I stand here in a mathematics session. I belong to language and literature, but while I was pursuing some studies in philosophy, I came across the concept of zero, because it seems that in every mathematical session the issue comes up about India having roots with the concept of zero. And what I came across was something pertaining to mathematics, metaphysics and philosophy. Now to my young friends, metaphysics is about a nature of origin of being. What was the origin of being? When you study the nature of the origin of being, metaphysics. Well, the idea was that the word shunya in Sanskrit comes from the root shun, which means to swell, to increase, which is analogous to the concept of Brahma, which comes from the root braha, which means to grow, to swell. So the concept of Brahma and the concept of Shunya were coterminous. Now, that was also concept of Brahma, which says Purnamada, it is complete, Purnam Ada, that is complete. Purnamidam, Purnamadam, Purna Purnamudachyate, out of Purna comes Purna. Purnasya Purnamadaya, when you take something out of complete, Purnameva Vashishyate, out of complete, when you take something, again complete remains. So if you subtract from 0, 0 remains. If you multiply with 0, 0 remains. Now that concept of zero was not just mathematical, but it was metaphysical and philosophical. And in India, mathematics and philosophy were closely linked. In fact, I might say as well that mathematics is perhaps the pure philosophy.
Thank you. Yes.
Sir, I want to know some subjects and scope for research field in mathematics.
Applied mathematics field is a very big field. You have a good number of people working in SP University in the applied mathematics as well as MS University Baroda. Now any IITs you go, there are people actually working in the applied field of mathematics. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, can you tell me that which engineering field have contain lot of mathematics?
Pardon? Which engineering field? I think almost all the engineering field contains mathematics.
Those are one and only one.
Yes.
first 2 years you have to study. Any branch, first 2 years.
Any branch of engineering you go for it, the mathematics is compulsory.
For 2 years.
Any branch, whatever branch you may take, but it is compulsory at least for the first semester, first year I suppose. It is compulsory. You need to study maths.
You want to ask the same question?
Lot of mathematics.
He wants to learn mathematics.
More mathematics from the engineering field. I think civil will be one of the branches where you can go for mathematics.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So what would be your advice to young students like us for having the innovation spark in mathematics research? So what should we do to get that innovation spark in the field of mathematical research?
Sit down. Now, I am from applied mathematics field, and the area that I used to work is general relativity. That's of Einstein's theory. In 2015, we are going to complete 100 years of that particular theory. And when you talk about the innovative part of it, till now, we don't have a unified theory. Unified theory in the sense, there are mainly 4 forces in nature. One you call it as the weak force, strong force, that both related to the atoms part. Then gravitational force, the fourth one is electromagnetic force. Now there is no theory at present available which can combine all these 4 forces. Now there are certain theories using which you can combine electromagnetic and gravitation, and there are certain theories which can combine weak force and strong force, but there is no theory available to combine all these 4 forces. Now even certain experiment like Bohr's particle and all, it all